final season of The Flash begins Wednesday, February 8th.
Now at 10, hundreds gather to remember the victims of the Monterey Park dance studio shooting as Vice President Kamala Harris visits the site of the massacre to pay her respects.
Plus, officials release new details about the gunman behind the deadly attack, the weapons he used, and what they're learning about his connection to the victims.
And a high wind warning in effect for parts of Los Angeles tonight, and more rain is on the way. The latest forecast now on the news at 10. Good evening, I'm Micah Ullman.
And I'm Cher Calvin. A community comes together, standing side by side in grief to remember the victims of the deadly Monterey Park mass shooting.
Hundreds gathering to honor the lives lost, including Vice President Kamala Harris, who also came to pay her respects. Tonight, it was a sea of sadness as the community gathered at the dance studio where 11 loved ones were gunned down, many trying to make sense of the senseless and asking why.
Tonight, we are learning new details about the gunman and his deadly rampage. We have live team coverage. Pedro Rivera has the latest on the investigation, but we begin with Carlos Salcedo live at tonight's vigil for the victims. Carlos?
Micah, share another powerful, strong show of support from this community in Monterey Park as this memorial keeps on growing. This is the site of the massacre. Now, before tonight's vigil, the Vice President of the United States paid a visit, calling on Congress to do more and renew its ban on assault weapons.
Someday we'll get it together.
Through song and prayer, the San Gabriel Valley community united as one Wednesday night. Sky 5 capturing the sheer size of the crowd as more than 1,000 people came to grieve, heal, and honor the 11 innocent men and women tragically killed.
It's the strength in the community that's going to get everyone through this.
In attendance, Heidi Ong.
We know each other for 20 years, most of them.
She knew 8 of the 11 people killed at the Monterey Park Dance Hall last Saturday night, including Star Dance studio owner Ming Wei Ma and Andy Cao.
I cannot speak up how sad it is to see this kind of happening. My best friend is only 64 years old, especially Wing. He is such a nicest guy I never met in my life.
Earlier in the day, Vice President Kamala Harris walked up to the memorial site and dropped off a bouquet of flowers.
We will always, as a compassionate nation, mourn for the loss and pray for those who survive.
Before going off and meeting privately with victims' families and survivors of the massacre, she called on Congress to act.
Understanding that to do so is to fully support the Second Amendment, but to understand we need reasonable gun safety laws in our country. They have the power to. Can they do something? Yes. Should they do something? Yes. Will they do something? That is where we all must speak up.
Having Vice President Kamala Harris be here is a sign of support and validation of the grief that we're going through.
But for this community, the grieving process is only beginning.
We cannot see them anymore in our life. That's so sad.
And before leaving, we're told Vice President Harris met with LA County Sheriff Robert Luna and officers who were the first on scene to respond to the massacre that happened out here on Saturday. We're live in Monterey Park. Carlos Salcedo, KTLA 5 News.
Carlos, thank you. And we've learned new details about the deadly Monterey Park mass shooting, including information about the killer's guns.
He may also have had a separate escape plan. KTLA's Pedro Rivera live in downtown Los Angeles, where the sheriff held the press conference a short time ago. Pedro?
Yeah, Micah, Cher learning new details about the suspect, the weapons used, and also a possible getaway vehicle. Sheriff Robert Luna held that press conference here at the Hall of Justice just about an hour ago after they discovered a motorcycle found less than a block away from where that deadly shooting happened. He also wanted to clear up rumors that there was any possible connection between the suspect and the victims. We now know several key details into the suspect of the Monterey Park ballroom massacre.